What's poppin', friends and fam? Are you excited? I sure am. I'm Lukey, this is iCraft, and we're standing pretty much exactly where we left off the last episode. So between the last episode and this one, well, more in the time it took me to edit the last episode, there have been a lot of changes that I didn't get to show off last time, but that's what we're here to show off today. First things first, here's the map. It was over connected to that tree. We moved it up here into town center. Now that town center is built, we have little labels on it too. That says central town. We got the zoo up here and this glorious path connecting to it. I made this path. I made that path and it took forever, but I thought it would be cool if we had a connection point leading up to the zoo. The zoo, if you don't know, that is the project that Jen and Headtrip are working on. They're on the server right now. Waffles and Rose have a project they're working on. Waffles is online, but they're working on this area over here. Their base is looking pretty good. This is a big thing. I'm not really gonna talk about it. You'll just have to go check out their live streams. This whole area over here, that is the project Mikey's been working on, and it's shrouded in fog, so we'll have to run over there. But this is the Capitol building. I showed it a little bit last time, but it has had some vast improvements. And all these roads have been worked on. There's another building here. There's a lot of paths that are new. Let me just take a second to show you just where everyone on the map is. So there's Waffles and Rose in this area. This is Iandis's tent here, and this whole area used to be a birch forest, but we tore down all the trees, and this is the home of the mini games district. The area where Mikey is building the Capitol/courthouse building. This is the business/corporate district. There's not really any boundaries on it right now. So I could see it taking up a lot of this foresty area as well as a lot of this area, because right here where Luke's base, my base is, I do want to have some kind of connection point into the business district and have, part of my base here in the western, part of my base here in the business. And I might even take up more of this, dark forest, because this was going to be like, I was going to have a little settlement here, a little one somewhere in the jungle, a little one maybe in the business district, but no, I think I'm just going to focus on this area, but then just make it consume more than just the western area. So it's going to be a cool smorgasbord of different kinds of build palettes and all that. I think it'll be really fun. You can barely tell it's here because of the block palette, but this is the Serpent Empire. Koi has a little shack set up right here, also made of sandstone, so you really can't tell what it looks like on the map. And then Jen and Headtrip up here. And yeah, so that's what the map's looking like. Let me jump down and we can see town center and whatnot from the bottom. Let's talk about this. Somebody's trying to kill me. I know who it is too. It has to do with that shop there that I so carelessly passed up in the last episode. I think it might be time for me to pop my head in and see what's up. But as we're walking into there, let me change perspective so that you can see town center behind me. That is the best looking thing I've ever made, maybe. But it's funny, once you walk a certain distance away, all the banners disappear. So the Insurance Land Company. I'm afraid to push the buttons to open the door, so I'm just gonna... Oh no, and there's trapdoors too. I don't trust Serpent enough to walk over these. Whatever, I'll go real quick. 10 out of 10. Did I leave that sign? I think I may have left that sign. So, the Caboose package, Seeker's package, Easy Start, Deluxe package, then some empties. Here's the instructions. We're gonna take a read first. You pay monthly for insurance. Each time you have to act upon your insurance, it'll cost you a little bit, but probably not as much as, the price of a whole set of gear. I'm just going to read this book off camera, but I'll flip through the pages for you. And it's officially signed. Grand High Emperor Princess, the Great, the Right Honorable Lord Mayor Serpent II, Swindler of Masses, Slayer of Pillagers, Whisperer of Giraffes, Heir and Merciful Ruler of the One True Throne of the Serpent Empire. Does he know it says Princess? Was he going for princes? I mean, hey, this is 2019, be who you want to be. So here's the insurance company. I just want to take a quick look. I don't think I'll be purchasing something today just because I'm still broke. Let me put my head on, my iCraft head. I like wearing that for whatever reason. We have heads on the server, but I either wear Gray's head or I wear the iCraft head. So, okay, that's a... See, the only one I could see about investing money... Ooh, yeah. The only one I could see about investing diamonds in is this, the deluxe package, the one that gives you diamonds in return. I don't understand this. I'm gonna have to read the book off camera some other time. I ain't got time for that now. But Serpent, I mean, not Serpent, accidents. Accidents happen all the time. And he left one at town center, he left one at some other people's bases. This isn't an insurance scheme, this is just a regular old zombie, but this zombie is right next to this thing. This is a bird cage, and you have either already seen a video about it, or you're going to very soon. This trap, I didn't actually fall for it because I'm not gonna stick my face right over a contraption like this. I did trigger it, I did watch the arrows go out, and there was a book in here advertising the insurance company, but somebody took the book before I did. We also left a trap here in Iondis's Ion Co. I was here to purchase wool whenever I needed the banners for town center. It looks like she did remove Serpent's little accident waiting to happen thing. It was somewhere in the ground over here. I don't know. I don't know what the book said. Hey, Head Trip, what's up? Speaking of Head Trip, his nether shop is finally open. That's right there in the side of the hill. It wasn't open, I don't know, last time I was talking about it, but it's open now. I don't have any nether stuff I need to buy right now, but it's good to know the shop's on the server. Here's Gray's shop. It's a iron golem. He's got iron, but he also has a service where you can just AFK at his iron farm for you pay by the time frame. I know I always do this. I start off each episode just by talking about what's been happening on the server. This is a super active server, and I am not able to keep up. I can't make videos fast enough to keep up with everything that's going on. It's really fun though. I have fun running around checking things out. It's basically what I do off camera too. I just run around and be like, oh, that's new, that's new, that's new. But anyway, right here, this is probably what I'm gonna be working on in this episode. Mikey also has a building that he built over here. This is like an office slash... No, I think it's just like an office building. I think you can rent a floor from him. I might do that at some point. I do like interior decorating. He built up the land, he built these roads, and he laid out plots for other people to come and build as well. And it looks like there's a little pond back here. I haven't actually checked this out in person since he's built it. I have seen it on the map. Reserved for Mega Plaza project. What? Mega Plaza? That already sounds awesome. I don't know anything about it, but it sounds cool. This is a really massive area. Like, what? Mikey did all of this all by himself, no help. Mikey doesn't need help, he doesn't need handouts, he just gets on, does the work, has a good time. Over here, he's gonna make a bridge, and I'm pretty sure this dark oak forest is the same one that connects over to my base. So eventually, after he has the bridge over to that side in place, that'll be whenever I make my connection to the area. But you know what? I think that's actually all the talking points I have for now. So let's go ahead and get started on some work. Let's do some work over at my slime project. Minecraft, the game that can never seem to fix its lighting glitches. That aside, we're in the bottom of the slime farm right now. Well, it's not really a slime farm, but it is slime chunks that will be turned into a farm. So I decided I'm going to be working on the farm itself before I even bother with the exterior. That way, whenever I am working on the exterior, I can at least be getting some slime balls. I did put some armor on, still wearing the iCraft cam head, but look, it's really me under there, don't be surprised. It's kind of late right now. I wasn't planning on recording, but then, I don't know, I took a nap, and I woke up, and now I'm not tired, so might as well record, you know, don't waste my time. As you can see, I did already start this project a little bit. I did this a little while ago just because I needed some quick slime balls, so I put down a little bit of a floor. And I think birch slabs are what we're gonna be using for most of this farm, just because I have a lot of birch from helping chop down the minigames forest. To be honest, I don't really have like a full design for this farm. Obviously, I'm gonna need spawning platforms. We got the stone slabs here. These are marking out the slime chunks themselves, but then we have some cobblestone slabs out here. This is gonna be like the killing area, so basically they'll be hopping around up here. I don't know yet whether I'm gonna have some kind of trap that lures them off the sides, but there's gonna be magma blocks around here, and the magma blocks are what's going to be killing them. These cobblestone slabs are actually going to need to be dug out so that we can put rails in down here with hopper minecarts to collect the slime balls. I'm still not exactly sure how I want to do this, so like I said, I'm just going to be putting the platforms in first probably. And this is why I put armor on, because I will be constantly getting attacked in this process. But look at all these heads! We're gonna get a lot of heads and a lot of slime. And I have looting on my sword, so yeah, we're definitely going to be collecting a lot of slime balls. So as we're putting in this floor, let's just talk about this farm a little bit. I don't have everything planned out, but what I do know is that I dug it from ceiling to floor for a very specific reason, because based on the spawning mechanics in this game, I turned on the chunk borders that you can see what I'm talking about. A chunk is a 16 by 16 area that stretches from the bottom of the world to the top of the world. But every so often there's these blue lines that go through, and each of those, they call it a sub-chunk. Whenever Minecraft calculates when it's going to spawn a mob, it starts at the bottom of the world and works its way upwards. So if we clear out everything above a spawning floor, that means the lower down in the world the spawning floor is, the faster the rates are going to be, because they don't have to check as many chunks going upward. Like, there's a lot of chunks going upwards. As few of those that the game needs to calculate, the better. I'm only going to be using the first and maybe the second sub-chunk. It kind of just depends on how fast the farm is and, you know, what kind of rates we get. I'm kind of just going to play it by ear, but I think for now I am just going to focus on the bottom chunk. I can always add on to this floor or add on to this farm at another point to make it more efficient if it doesn't seem to be doing the job. But, you know, I have a feeling it's going to be doing the job. I think I can, you know, sell slime blocks for pretty cheap. I'm also going to sell heads. I think I might sell pets, but I don't know how it's going to work, because sometimes these headed slimes kind of derp around and they're not really reliable. Like, sometimes they can fall from too high and just kind of break, because this is actually just an armor stand with an invisible slime, and they're kind of tethered to each other. That's how we got this to work. 2 kois? 2 kois. 2 kois. As if one wasn't enough. I think I can keep the stone slabs below these birch slabs, because I think below the farm, nothing's really going to be going on. It's really just out here that I'll need rails, and then I'll have magma blocks at this level where the torches are. This chunk is kind of Tetris shaped, but the scaffolding that I laid out at the top is just rectangular. And that corner is where I'm going to be building the shop that will correlate with this farm. So somewhere inside the shop, there's going to be a ladder or scaffolding going down to somewhere to AFK for this farm. But I think I'm just going to be doing a whole lot of this for a while, just placing a whole bunch of birch slabs. So I'll go ahead and bring you back whenever this first sub-chunk is filled in. So apparently, I didn't know what I was getting myself into with this project. So this layer that's like halfway complete is the top layer of the bottom sub-chunk. So that's where I was gonna stop. And you know, things were going pretty well until they weren't going so well. Here's my death counter. I'm up to 81 deaths. I can't remember how many I had in the last clip, but it was probably in the 60s or 70s. I have died a lot. I made all the floors without any kind of incidents. Yeah, I got close to death a few times, but you know, nothing too bad that I couldn't recover from, until one time I did die. I got killed by a stinking skeleton, because I don't know if you know about skeleton mechanics, but they have some really weird tracking where you'll be standing still and they'll just start like running circles around you so fast to where you just can't aim. And then like they can run at full speed while drawing back their bow. Like, players can't do that. Look, this is me running. If I draw back my bow, I don't have arrows. Oh, poop. And I don't have a sword. This is bad. I got some recovery to do. So basically what I want to say is thank you, Mikey, Headtrip, and Jen, because if it wasn't for them, I would have lost everything. but luckily I only lost my sword, my fortune pickaxe, and my bow, but I have backup bows, so that was okay. So I just need to make a new sword and pickaxe. Well, that's okay. The sword I'm really upset about because it had literally every single enchantment a sword can have. It's unfortunate, but like I said, I would have lost a lot more had it not been for them, so thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I left in a pretty serious funk last night. I was real upset. I was like, I can't take any more deaths. It's uncomfortable. I got a whole bunch of heads and some slime. That's all just from the making of this. It's very efficient. One thing I should have done at the beginning was place these blocks here. Like I was talking about before, how the spawning works. I'm not going to go into it again. You guys already heard it. But basically, if I would have just put some blocks here up at the top, it would have slowed down the spawning at the bottom, and I probably would have lived. My bed is in a really awkward position. It's down here. Gosh, I'm afraid to go down. Oh man, I'm gonna kill myself again. I am so afraid to come down here. I might die again, but this time it'll be on camera, so it'll be funny, maybe. Oh, and I don't have any weapons. I got my axe. Yeah, so my bed is, oh, I'm so scared to be down here. I'll just leave real quick. My bed's right here, and whenever a bed's like floating or it doesn't have any like structure blocks around it. Oh, I didn't lose my pickaxe. Oh, that's awesome. And boots. I like that. Here's my bow. So, okay, I'll flip those out. I'll use the one with the lower durability first. So it looks like the only item I'm gonna have to recover is my sword, and that's great. But anyway, so my bed's right here. I couldn't respawn in my bed each time I died. So it would take me back to spawn, but I'd have to run back here. I climb back into the farm, I pick up my items, and then pretty much immediately I die again because I don't really have time to put on my armor, eat some food to recover some hearts, etc. No, I just pick up my stuff, die again, respawn, run back here, pick up my stuff, die again, respawn, run back here, pick up my stuff, die again, respawn, run back here, pick up my stuff, die again. It's not something I ever want to experience in Minecraft again. So I made a diamond chest plate, made some diamond pants. I thought I lost my diamond boots, but it looks like I still have those. I don't even think I'm gonna wear a player head. I think it's time to get a helmet. I need some villagers. I need to get a mending villager again. I don't know if we have time for that in this episode or if I should save it for the next episode. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna save it for the next episode. I guess I don't need mending on my armor right away. I could just enchant it and see what I get. I'm sure it won't be bad. I'm sure it's gonna be better than default diamond armor regardless. It's you, the insurance company. That's why I kept dying. It's because I went to the insurance shop, but I didn't buy any, and now I'm cursed with the deaths. Oh, I knew it would come back to bite me. Don't worry, I'll be back for this shop. I just am not ready yet. Or am I? I might have to get ready, because I think this was only the beginning. All right, I'm back, and now I'm swagged out in some shiny blue armor. It actually has some good enchantments on it. Blast protection and everything. Fire protection, regular protection, and regular protection. As well as depth strider, feather falling. It's some good armor. You know, I actually really love the grindstone because it's easy to get like the enchants that you want. I also remade my sword. I think this has exactly everything that was on the other one. Oh, it's missing mending. I also don't have mending on my armor, which is why I'm going to be here at my base in the next episode doing some villager stuff. I'm gonna go get new villagers, whatever, just tune into the next episode. But while I'm here, I keep forgetting to show this off. Happy birthday, Luke. My birthday was like a month ago, but yeah, like I said, I keep forgetting to show it, so I've just been leaving it here until I showed it on camera. This was from Mikey. Oh yeah, let me put that back in there. You guys didn't see that. So he gave me this elytra with mending and unbreaking on it, a bunch of rockets, a trident with riptide on it. If you go into the water and you have riptide, you can launch into the air and then deploy your wings, and yeah, you just kind of start flying, and it's pretty awesome. So thank you so much, Mikey. He also left a book. Let me go flip through that real quick. Happy birthday, man. Please enjoy this little present for you. Was planning to give you something on Steam, but apparently there is some regional restrictions. But anyway, hope you still like it and have an awesome birthday. Yeah, birthday was a month ago. My birthday was awesome, and you know, this really puts the icing on the cake. Thank you so much, Mikey. I was in desperate need of an elytra, and now I can travel around real quick. I have used it a few times already, as you can tell by the durability. I have not yet gone back to the slime chunk. I figured I can just finish that up off camera in between episodes because this one's already been getting kind of long, and this is where I'm gonna end things off. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, hit the like button and leave the friend zone, join the fam. Want to know how? Subscribe to my channel, and have a great night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is for you. Have a great one. I'll catch you next time.